Hey, what is going on guys? My name is Scotty, welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone video. In today's video, we'll be breaking down some tips and tricks that I have to help you guys get your wins and help you guys get win streaks to help you get the nuke contracts within Warzone. I'll be breaking down 5 tips in this video that'll help you guys get a lot more wins and overall see yourselves improve so you can get the 5 wins in a row or even the 30 wins this season to help you guys get some Champions Quest contracts. Before we get into this video, if you guys need help getting new contracts and finding good players to play with, feel free to join my Discord. The link is down below in the description. There's tons of great players on there always running. So if you're looking for a place to find good players to improve with and to get some more wins, that is the place to be. Welcome back to the channel for my return subscribers and a warm welcome for the new ones as well. So guys, I haven't done a video yet on nuke streak tips. Those were some of my most successful videos in Warzone 2. So I'm bringing back that series, and today will be the first episode of the tips to get 5 wins in a row, or even just to get wins in general to help you get the 30 wins this season to get the free Champions Quest contract. So without further ado, we're going to hop into the first point in today's video. So guys, the first tip in today's video is definitely going to rely around the metas. Now the metas are always changing and there's always new guns that are popping up as the best ones to use. And that is one of the most crucial things in this game, is to always be rocking metas. Now I know some people have their favorite guns that aren't really meta, but when you're going up against sweats and crazy players, you're going to want to use the guns that are definitely stronger than others. So right now, as of recording this, some of the best guns are ones like the HRM9, the WASP-9, the MTZ-762, the XRK Stalker, and guns like those. I have some class up videos on my channel, you guys can check some of them out and see which ones you guys like. Now always keep in mind that, as I said, the metas do change, so just make sure you're staying up to date on what guns are the best, because the last thing you want is to go up against a sweaty team rocking metas using a gun that does not work that great. So guys, the second tip on today's video is going to be rocking some games with good players who are familiar with nukes and streaks. Now of course you can always get a streak going and some wins with just your normal friends, but if you really want to see your chances improve, you definitely want to play with people who are a lot better. So one of the best tips I can give is what I said at the start of the video, and that is joining my Discord. There's tons of great players on there always rocking some streaks and some nukes. Now of course don't expect free contracts to be handed out to you, but you know, just make some friends, play with some people, get some streaks going, and you'll see yourselves getting those nuke contracts and popping those. As well, you can always use LFGs on different social medias, and there's even some Call of Duty LFG servers as well. So make sure when you're going for nuke streaks, you definitely want to rock with some players who are really good and have experience when it comes to nukes. The third tip on today's list is stacking UAVs. And this one was the same with Warzone 2. UAVs are going to be a very important thing, as it's going to give you a heads up of where most players are. Now of course some players are ghosted, so if you see people with only 1 or 2 pings in a certain area, just be advised that there could be ghosted players as well. So don't push 1 or 2 pings as a 4 stack and not expect a 4 stack in return, because getting caught lacking is one of the things that you do not want to happen, especially when you're on a 3 or 4 streak. Also when it comes to UAVs, make sure you're stacking them so you can get some advanced UAVs, because especially in the end circles, the advanced UAV is going to be very crucial for seeing how the rotations are going to go and where everyone is, because you definitely want the best rotation and to be in the best spot so you can have the advantage in the end game. The fourth tip on this list is doing intels. Now you don't have to spend the whole match doing intels, that's kind of a waste of time, but at least get as many as possible so you can see where the final circles or the later game circles will be. Personally, I do go for a good amount of intels when I do this strategy, as I like to see at least where the final circles will be. Now am I going to camp final circle when the game is still halfway done? Of course not. But what you want to do at least is just have an idea of where the final circles will be so you can prepare yourself and your team for those moves and how exactly you're going to play out the rest of the game. The fifth tip on today's list is one that I kind of talked about when I was talking about UAVs, and that is rotations. Rotations in this game are very important, no matter if it's the first circle, the second circle, or the final ones. You're always going to want to have a plan of how exactly you're going to play out those circles and rotate to different areas. The best advice is never be towards the gas, because having to push the storm is always going to have you at a disadvantage, especially if the enemy team is posted up somewhere with a great sight on you. So being closer to the center of the circles will always be something that will be in your favor. And as well, when it comes to rotations, you're always going to want to think which way will be the safest, because you don't want to run out in the open and you don't want to run into a blender where there's 20 teams fighting at each other and you're going to be caught in the open. Always take into account what's going on in your area and which way you want to move. If you can hit redeploys, that'll be a great benefit, or if you have any LTVs or vehicles to help you rotate if the area is a little hot, that'll definitely play huge into your advantage to get to those final circles. So here we have it, guys. These are 5 tips to help you guys get your new contracts right now in Warzone. If you guys did enjoy today's video and you found it informative, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. so you don't miss out on a future Call of Duty video here on the channel. I'll be posting a lot more of these nuke tips, so make sure you guys stay tuned, and as well we might be doing some giveaways as well for some contracts, so make sure you guys stay tuned in the Discord as well. But with all that said and out of the way, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. That's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Scotty, and have a great day.